I'm here with the 1985 Rolls-Royce Silver Spur, 70,000 original miles, excellent tires. I love this car. I just took it on a 1,200 mile trip. It's in outstanding condition. The grille's immaculate. The chrome isn't pitted, no dents or dings. You might see a few little black dots. Those are just bug bites, or little bugs from me just driving around here the past couple minutes. Super straight body. It's got very, very minor blemishes. I've had a lot of these cars. This car looks like a 30, 40,000 mile car. Its wear is below what would be consistent with its mileage and age. The Everflex roof is excellent. All emblems are intact. Super straight body, no accidents, clean Carfax. There's a little bit of corrosion there and there on the back of the Everflex roof. That's very, very common. Usually it's much more severe. One more little spot there, and then I think there's one spot. It almost looks like raindrops, a couple raindrops right there, but it's actually, there's a little bit of a bubble right there. Other than that, super straight car. It's obvious it's always been garaged. All lights work, everything works on the car, all the windows, seats, air conditioning's ice cold, heater works. Let's open it up. Take a look in the back here. Headliner's perfect. Mirrors. Now here's what's really rare, is if you see the back of these headrests, the stitching almost always comes undone on these. It never looks this clean. It might be hard to tell with the reflection in the glass and everything. All of the cigar lighters work. The vehicle's never been smoked in. There's no rips, holes, tears, or stains in the carpet or any of the seats. You can see there's a little bit of leather crackle just from age and storage. That's resolved with a dye job, they call it. There's no reason, the leather is plenty supple. It's not all dried out. There's no reason to replace any of this leather. If you want to see that disappear instantly, it's a dye job. I'm leaving the vehicle exactly as I received it. All of the wood, the veneer, it's gorgeous. There'll be minor, you can see right here, minor clear coat crackling, some crackling in the back of the seats as far as the clear coat goes. Very, very common. Again, a simple fix. It's some sandpaper and some lacquer, and it's solved. Oh, close that all the way. You hear the buzzer. The keys are in the ignition right now. Door panels are excellent. Yeah, let me pull them out so you don't listen to that. Door panels are excellent. Dash cover. Everything's clean. Original radio, which it's actually the first one I've had that's had the original radio. Let me pop open the hood here. Just so you can see how clean this engine is. With the hood liner intact. All of these hoses look great. All of the metal, look at that distributor. Just super clean, no pitting, no rust. It appears that the AC, the compressor is newer. I'll walk around to the other side as well. I know the brakes have been serviced. Everything's been serviced, up to date. Everything was done at the Bentley and Rolls-Royce dealership in Washington, D.C. and Bethesda. I know that this was warranted. It was sold in Bethesda in '94 and still came with a warranty. according to the paperwork of the car. But what a clean vehicle. Rolls-Royce Owners Club is enthusiast owned. And this is a 2-owner car. I mean, this is just everything you'd want for in a pre-owned Rolls-Royce. Let's start her up and go for a cruise. It's a turnkey car. Give me 1 second here while I put the keys in. You'll see even the power radio antenna comes up. So there you see the antenna goes up, yelling at me about my seatbelt isn't on. So the radio's on. It's the talk radio. You can see we've got no indicator lights on. Oil pressure's good. Battery alternators that looks like about 14 amps. The compass work, or not compass, rather the thermostat works. Clock. Open this up. You can see we got the title in there, owner's manual, Carfax report. I'll show you the windows. So they go down very quickly. See the power seat. It's all good. This is the mirror here. The mirrors work. Everything works. Alright. Go for a drive. Transmission shifts flawlessly. No clunking. No funny sounds. The windows roll down so you can hear the engine. I'll get on it here in a second. But there's no ticking, no knocking. The brakes don't squeal. The suspension doesn't clunk. It's just an awesome car. So we just came to a stop. No squeaking of the brakes. Brakes are excellent. Brakes have been serviced. They don't leak. You know, that is a known issue that these cars have. The mineral oil from the bladders tend to leak over time, or if they're not serviced. This has been serviced. Everything is tip-top and good to go. So we're just waiting on this light, and we'll get on it here. Oh yes, cruise control works as well. You can see how clean and how well cared for this vehicle is. Look at all the letters on all of these controls. Everything's perfectly intact. Nothing's worn. You know, all the parts where typically someone would use their hands a lot and touch and interact with, there's no wear. Alright, so we're driving. Alright, and I'm going to get on it now. Alright, so we're going about 50 miles an hour, 55, we're coming to a yellow light, so I'm going to stop. You can see the alignment's super straight. Just a great cruiser. There's no vibrations or stuttering or anything at different speeds. The car drives as smooth at 1 mile per hour as 10 miles per hour as 80 miles per hour. And I just took it down from Maryland here to South Fort Myers, Southwest Florida. You know, that put 1,200 miles on the car in 2 days, and it was great. It drove smooth. There's no issues. Nothing leaked. No overheating. It was a real pleasure to drive, and I've driven it every day since, and I'll be driving it while we're, all the auctions going. So, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call me, and I'm sure the new owner of this vehicle will be ecstatic, will be delighted. No issue shipping overseas. I send a lot of cars to Europe. I've sent some of these to Norway, Germany, actually right back to England where they originated from. So it's not an issue. I'm very experienced dealing with transport companies and customs. Like I said, just give me a call, give me an email, and we'll work out any issues we have specific to your needs. All right, thank you very much, and thanks for checking out the car.